Hey guys, so today we are talking about a piece by Clara Schumann, and this is a piece featuring voices, not only because we're talking about the voice this week, but also because I think that Clara is really known for her attention to detail and just her sensitivity in music. I think that lends itself really well to works with voice, so I wanted to bring some of that to the forefront. This is a small collection of 3 songs called 3 Songs for Choir. The one that I've linked in the description below is the first of those 3, and it falls into this category. It's a pretty broad category, but it's called part song. And part song, by definition, is secular, so it's not religious at all. It's has more than one voice type, so we might have soprano and alto, or soprano, alto, tenor, group of tenor and basses, but we're gonna have more than one of those voice parts that we talked about. And there's no accompaniment, there's no instruments, it's just the voices. And while this piece by Clara does technically fall into part song, it caught my attention because when I looked up the translation, it talks about religious material, and so I thought, how can this be part song? And so I did a little bit of digging of, how can this talk about religious material and yet still be considered part of a category that's supposed to be secular and not religious? And it's because even though it talks about some religious material, it's not a prayer. It's not used as part of any. It's not used as a part of any service. It's more just using that material and those kind of characters and personas as part of the song. It's not necessarily for a religious purpose, and so that technically makes it secular. So I just think that that's kind of interesting that Clara was able to, take that text, which, I think if somebody just read the text, they would say, oh, that's a religious text. And yet she was able to almost bend the rules and make it fit part of this genre that was becoming really popular at the time. And so I just think that maybe that was kind of a smart move on her part to be able to make this a little bit more popular, to be able to publish it and get a little bit more attention by categorizing it as part song, being secular, when really it's still talking about some religious stuff. But in any case, it is an absolutely gorgeous piece. I think that right away, as soon as you hear that first opening chord with the choir, you're gonna go, whoa. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. And we'll talk about one more piece by Clara Schumann tomorrow. Bye.